All right, tip number 2 for homeschooling your kids while maintaining your sanity and trying to maintain your full-time job. This may feel like a little bit of a band-aid on a gashing wound, but it's okay. It'll all work out. It's just a few weeks. You'll survive. It's like a Charlie Brown band-aid with lots of fun characters on it, though, I think.
Okay. No, we're good. We're good.
Okay. So, anyway, back to my point. Self-government is the key, because when your kids are directed to be task-driven, you can accomplish your tasks. I can think of phone calls I'll need to make, emails I'll need to type, and the non-distracted moments. If you can afford yourself at least 30 minutes of non-distraction, it's a really good thing during this season, especially if you're trying to maintain your full-time job. In a way, I'm kind of teaching you how to successfully ignore your kids in a very healthy, non-neglectful way. Stop it.
That's great.
Okay. So anyway, the next tip is called a workbox. This is what we used for years as a workbox. It's just an accordion file. You might not have one of these laying around like I did in my homeschool stash, because everyone needs that. If you don't, you can actually just use envelopes. You probably have envelopes laying around, or folders, anything like that. But for each thing that your child has to do with school, so for example, James's teacher sent all of his subjects and work for each day for all of those subjects. So I will fill this folder up with the worksheet she sent, or if he has to do something on one of his apps like Raz Kids, his reading app, I'll put in do 30 minutes of Raz Kids. So each one of those are going to be a different assignment for him. Intermixed in the workbox, what I used to do for the girls was put in a fun surprise treat. So it might be like, go get yourself a cookie or a piece of candy, something like that. Or time to go spend 20 minutes outside on the trampoline, or go check the mail. Something, kids love to check the mail. So something like that. Where it broke up the monotony of task. So what I would encourage you to do is split it out so that they do half in the morning and half in the afternoon. So that affords you as a working parent more time to be productive in the morning and in the afternoon. You could integrate your planned screen time into the workbox so that they could have their 30-minute show or go watch a movie after they've done a certain amount of tasks for school, like reading, math, show. They would love that. So that's the workbox. Enjoy. I forgot something important. One thing that is hard about kids doing their own work and getting used to being self-governing is that they probably will have a lot of questions or want to gain your attention through their questions. So one of the things that I did with the girls, just a system that we had in place, was I challenged them to do all that they could do without my help. So see how much you can get done without mommy's help. Save all of your questions for the end. And then set a scheduled time, like maybe after they've done all their morning tasks, to go back and answer the questions that they had on their worksheets or whatever, so that you're not getting interrupted every 15 minutes or every 15 seconds. That's real, with their questions. It also helps them learn some self-control and is part of just what we have to do in life. If I asked every question that came into my head, I would have no friends. So it's a good life skill.
Oh, you don't.
Enjoy.